Yo, what up? It's Rainbow Chew. If you're new to collecting, you probably noticed that there is a huge abundance of modern sets out there to choose from, and you probably wonder, where do I begin? Which sets are good? Which sets are bad? So in this video, I'm going to be making a tier list of which sets I think are good and which sets I think are bad, and the pros and cons of each of them. So obviously, this is my opinion, but hopefully after hearing what I have to say and learning more details about the sets, you can use that to form your own opinion about whether you agree with me or not. So let's start with the first set of the Sword and Shield block, Sword and Shield base set. So I'm not going to say this set is bad per se, but compared to the other sets in Sword and Shield, it's certainly not the best. There is a small, decent handful of cards that I think are really good, but nothing crazy. So the best card I think that's my favorite is the full art Marnie. I just think the art in this looks really good, and usually the full art trainers are my favorite ones in the set. And as far as full art trainers go, the selection of full art trainers here is nothing to scream about. There's Bede. I actually really like Bede. I know a lot of people think that he looks like an old weird grandma or something, but I actually think he's a cool character, so this card's pretty cool. But as far as the other ones, like we have like the wackest character ever. I put Mad Hours into Sword and Shield, and I just don't recall her having any sort of like impactful or useful personality in the story. When I saw it was like an older female professor, I thought she was going to be this cool old wise woman that like taught you mad knowledge and life lessons, but she sucks pretty bad. And then we also have Team Yell Grunt, like the worst evil team of all time. I don't even know if you could call them an evil team. Like, what did they do? They were just like simps for Marnie. So yeah, these trainer cards, it's just like, who cares? I don't. As far as the rest of the cards go, there are a bunch of really nice, colorful, full arts. Like, I really like this Sableye, has fun colors, and the Morpeko's pretty cute. And then we have the two secret rare gold cards of Zacian and Zamazenta. I think these are really nice looking cards, but I don't really like Zacian and Zamazenta. I never really was into them. I just kind of like am forced to accept their existence like as a prominent part of Sword and Shield. So, you know, they're still nice cards, but meh. So I'm gonna give this set a B. I was gonna give it a B minus, but I feel like I'll start off nice. Next up is Rebel Clash. So contrary to popular opinion, I think that Rebel Clash is a super slept on set, and it's awesome. I've even heard people have the audacity to call it Rebel Trash, and I really don't think that it's deserving of that insult at all, especially since there's another particular set in Sword and Shield called Champions Trash Booty. So to think that Rebel Clash is deserving of being called Rebel Trash is a little bit of a stretch. I wonder if people even like know what cards are in this set before they say things like this, because I feel like one douchebag on Reddit will be like, Rebel Clash, more like Rebel Trash, and then a bunch of like brainless people on the internet, which is like 99% of the internet, will be like, yeah, this set sucked, but like they don't even know why it sucks. So I always bring up this app that's called PokeLector, and it's just a quick, easy way to look up pictures of all the cards in the set. And I feel like if you look up the set list of Rebel Clash, there are a ton of really nice cards in it. Sure, there may not be one crazy chase card like a basic bitch Charizard, God forbid, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad set by any means. So let's get to the cards. As far as V cards go, like they're usually not that exciting, but I actually really like the V cards in the set. We have this really pretty Ninetales V and Melodic V, and then the full arts are really poppin', bright colors. Like I love this full art Ninetales is so pretty, and this Cinderace with this bright red pop and flame background looks great. Look at that Dragapult with that orange. Ooh, so fresh. Then when we get to the full art trainers, we have this really, really nice Oleana. I think Oleana is like the most underrated top tier waifu. I don't know why everyone's simping over children like Lily. Like look at her. And then we also have a really nice Sonia, and look at this Giovanni. Like, get out of here. This Giovanni is so badass. Like, iconic character, cool pose. And last thing, we have this beautiful secret rare gold Frostmoth, and it's shiny. So if you're gonna call this rebel trash, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So might be a hot take, but I'm giving Rebel Clash an A. Next up, we have Darkness Ablaze. So the main thing about this set is there's a Charizard. So we have just a regular VMAX Charizard. Compared to a lot of the other Charizards, like the Rainbow Rare Charizard or the 2 shiny Charizards, this one is not as hype. It's like probably my least favorite, so I don't really think it's worth going crazy trying to pull this Charizard because it's aight. But then we have some really nice colorful full arts. I really like the shiny Vikavolt and the Houndoom. It looks really cool. And then we have Zaddy Rose. I love him. We have these 2 gold secret rares, which are really sparkly and nice, of Colossal and Rillaboom. But I'm so sick of these goddamn monkeys. Like, I don't want to see them anymore. I don't care how sparkly and gold he is. Then we have one of my favorite rainbow rares ever, the Rainbow Rare VMAX Butterfree, which I think is beautiful. It's the perfect card to be in rainbow form. Beautiful butterfly magic. But all these cards I just mentioned are the rarest cards in the set, so unless you're really lucky, I really don't like the commons and uncommons, which are the ones that you're going to end up seeing repeats of the most, and that really just makes the set more miserable for me, because you're going to have to look at a bunch of really ugly stuff. And yeah, so because of that, I'm going to have to give this set a B, verging on B or B minus, but we'll give it a B, just because, I'll be nice before we get to the next one. Champions Trash Booty. So if you've been following me for more than 30 seconds, you know the deep, burning passionate hatred that I have for this dumpster fire of a set called Champions Trash Booty. So I'm really sorry, but I have to revisit it because I'm doing all the Sword and Shield stats, so I'll try to keep this brief. If you really want to know more, watch any of my older videos. Watch all my older videos anyway, because obviously I want you to watch my videos and like and subscribe and all that. Anyway, alright, we gotta go here. This set is absolutely horrendous, repulsive. It has 2 really nice Charizards, we know. The shiny Charizard V and the Rainbow VMAX, which are really nice. I think these Charizards look great, okay? But this set is designed to be a terrible, evil, gambling money pit, where unless you are lucky enough to get these Charizards and everyone thinks like, ooh, I'm gonna be the one, you might be, but like, ooh, I'm gonna be the one, it's gonna happen. Yeah, they're calling the police before I murder someone after I talk about how much I hate the set. Unless you are lucky enough to get one of these Charizards in one of your first few packs, and then also the fact that it's a special set. I know, like, what is special about this? The fact that it's so terrible that it's like amazing, is that you can't buy individual booster packs of it. So every time you want to buy it, you have to buy $50 ETB, $20 dub wool box, because we all want a dub wool card, a double V. It's thrilling. Pick up your pants. Machamp. Oh, but a secret rare gold card. Dirty dog food can. Oh, but what about the full art trainers? Kabu. This is how I feel when I see Kabu. Anyway, I'm really sorry that you have to listen to this again, because we get it. I hate it. So I'm gonna have to give Champions Trash Booty an F minus. Actually, just kidding. It doesn't even deserve that grade. I'm gonna give it a trash bin emoji. I'm done now. Okay. Next set is Vivid Voltage, and I think this set is great. Thank God, moving on from a dark place to something good. The main chase card here is the Fat Boy Rat Boy Rainbow Rat Pikachu, which I don't need to describe why this card is awesome. It is extremely rare. According to the internet, it's 1 in 1,000 something packs that you'll get it. But the nice thing about this set is even if you aren't lucky enough to pull it, there are plenty of other really great cards that you can get. One of the most exciting things about this set is they introduced a whole new type of card called Amazing Rares, which are pretty amazing. It's kind of almost a throwback to like the old school holos, where they're simple. They're not like the typical over the top full art card, but you can tell that they're still special as they have this awesome, vivid, sparkly, glittery effect that's like coming out of the frame. And they also feature a lot of fan favorite mythical and legendary Pokemon. We also have a really nice alternative art Pikachu with this bright pink background. Oh, and there's also a Charizard in this set if you're into that kind of thing. But I like that it's a more low-key Charizard. It's not like the whole set is about this mean big Charizard. It's just like a little Charizard, but the art is really cool, and I think it's really unique. It's Leon in the background, like commanding Charizard, and he's all in the front, like getting ready into attack mode. So that's pretty cute. Overall, I think this set is really good. The quality is kind of ass, like you can tell it's rushed, and there's like horrible centering and stuff, but I'm gonna give Vivid Voltage an A. Next up, the talk of the town, Shining Fates, Marsha. So let me start by saying this set is a little overhyped. It's a great set, okay? I'm not saying that it sucks, but because you're probably gonna have to use a lot of effort to track down this set, it's super hard to get right now, or pay over retail. I think it's certainly not worth over retail. Like, no. It's super fun to open, and there are a ton of shiny Pokemon, which is the main selling point here. There's even 3 tiers of shinies. There's small shinies, and then you have like the medium tier shiny V, and then the top tier shiny V Max. And I think the shiny V Max looks so good. Like they're almost verging on rainbow rare territory. They're so sparkly and detailed and colorful. The only thing is, if you're not super down with Gen 8 Pokemon yet, and maybe they're not like really familiar to you, you might not really get super hyped to pull a shiny Pincurchin. But there's still a lot of good Pokemon. Like there's this small shiny Suicune. Oh, I forgot. There's a shiny G-Max Charizard. So we automatically have that going for us. And we have the best full art trainer of all time, the magnificent Ball Guy, my love and savior. And if that's not quite your taste, we have the lovely waifu full art Skyla. And there's also amazing rares, 3 more amazing rares added to the set. We have this beautiful bright blue bubblegum boy, Ditto VMAX. Overall, there's a lot of really nice cards in this set. It's just like, you know, I just wouldn't pay above retail or go crazy, especially since it's being printed in waves up until at least May. And then they'll probably print more because, like, if it's a big seller, they want to make money. They're still reprinting Champions Trash Booty. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be plenty of time to get this, and they'll probably reprint it. You know, you don't, yeah, whatever. So, I'm going to give it an A. Hey, it's me from the future editing this. I actually changed my mind and I'm giving Shining Fates an A- because there's too many ugly ass grass monkeys in this set, making it terrible. And last but not least, finally, we have the most current set, Battle Styles, which I think is pretty cool. First of all, I really like the commons and uncommons. I feel like the art has a lot of personality, a lot of vibe. Like, if I have to look at this adorable magical Spoink a million times, I don't think I'll ever get sick of it. And then another thing I like about it is that I think Urshifu is mad ugly. Like, I do not find this Pokemon appealing at all or aesthetic at all. But they actually made its full art, its cards look so beautiful. Like, I love this card. I still don't like the Pokemon, but this card, like, I want this card even though I hate the Pokemon. We got a nice Mimikyu, and the alternative art, Tyranitar and Empoleon are really cool. And then we got some nice full art trainers. I love Cheryl, Karina. So yeah, it's nothing too crazy, but I think it's pretty decent, and it's nice to have a chill set, especially after Shining Fates being all like, ugh, you know, so I think it's pretty good. So I'll give it a B. That's pretty much it. Those are all the Sword and Shield sets, but for my next video, I'm gonna go over all the Sun and Moon sets in the same way. So you're not gonna want to miss that one. Make sure you pay attention to my life and make sure you are subscribed because you don't want to miss part 2. Hopefully you had a great time, and thanks for watching. Okay, bye!